Our values are so important in determining what we do in our lives and how we run our lives. So they're the type of things that you would feel yourself doing when no one is watching, and it's our default position of when we are under stress, we just kind of revert back to our normal way of being. It's so important to know what your values are, because it can help you work out why you do things and how you do things, and also it kind of makes your life easier, because if you know what your values are and you stay in alignment with your values, then life is a lot more simpler, easier, and runs more smoothly. So what you find is that sometimes when we go against our values, we will find that everything is a struggle, and we're more stressed out and we're not living in alignment. So then what happens is that everything seems to not go the way we want it to go. Ethics is another area that is highly important in your line of work, how you do things and how you basically operate. It's so important to know what is ethical, because what is ethical for one person may not be ethical for another person. So understanding your own ethics, what is acceptable for you and other people's ethics, so you can then be in alignment with them, is so important. I've done a lot of work on my values, so I know what those are. For me, trust, truth, honesty and integrity are high up there in my list of values. Communication is also very important to me, and it's one of my top values. For me to operate efficiently, I need to stay in alignment with my values, because if I don't stay in alignment with my values, what I find is that everything becomes much more difficult. In terms of ethics, for me, ethics is really important. It's the rules of operating, whether it's in your business or your personal life. So for me, I have my set of rules of how I operate and how I expect people to behave around me. So in terms of business, I have a code of honor. So every time a new member of staff joins the business, they will see these rules for operating, which is our code of honor, and we will both sign the code of honor to say we will operate by these rules, which then sets the standards for which we expect them to behave and how we would treat them. So treat people how you want to be treated.